And welcome back everybody. And 1249 G41 all school prefer back with Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor. And this episode we're just gonna go around collecting the collectibles real fast. So that'll be the artifacts and the Talion that are able to find them.
Nani here, Galar Mordor.
Tired of the slaves I keep getting.
These are Ithilden, Stam, forged of Mithril. They hold memories of the ancient past. The knowledge within may be fair or ill.
Besides, I could use the Mirian anyway. Use it to upgrade my skills.
Skins aren't even worth killing. I cut it all.
Freedom.
Remember me, filth?
What the?
Change of plans, lads. I'm in charge. And we're gonna tear the Black Hand up.
Don't you forget about me!
Oh yeah, right. My, memory's not that good.
How can man hope to stand against these Uruk? They are filled with such pure hate.
We will teach them the meaning of fear, and in that we will give hope to Middle Earth.
Many thanks, Ranger.
This isn't really your style, you can always wait for the next episode. I'm just going around collecting the collectibles and whatnot.
But I was too fast for him.
Uh oh, we got categories on our tail. What was my current challenge? Kill rats, okay. My hunting challenge is kill rats. Go figure. Is there any rats about? Because that rewards Mirian as well.
You pathetic weakling!
Nope, that's ain't it. There we go.
Here's what I saw. I told you the orcs are digging everywhere. Well, they've dug huge caves into the ground in the side of the hills and into the mountains where they do their work. some of it's forges, and they got blacksmiths making armor and all kinds of weapons. They save on metal by making their armor for the front only. Like they're not planning on retreating anymore. Oh, and they got these huge pits too, bigger than I've ever seen. They pull the new orcs, maybe 100 or so a day. Some of them are those Uruk-hai. You can tell them right away, because they've got a head or so on other orcs. They come out fighting, and immediately start bossing everyone else around. No one's the wiser about me spying. But don't send no more crows. The other orcs might get suspicious.
They're tough and they're not stupid. We underestimated our enemies.
They are forged for one purpose: to destroy the world of men.
Cry for mercy! We're free!
He's been sold a bill of goods, all right. And what do we get? More war, more taxes. Ha! Human sacrifice in the town square. You can hear the screams all day and all night, and we're made to worship this hideous thing. The great tree kindling. The king's ears filled with rubbish from his advisor. The great chained wonder, Sauron. Now princely Sauron. Islandale is right. Numenor is ruined, and the boats can't take us away from this charnel house fast enough.
Morgoth, the first Dark Lord of Middle-earth.
The great enemy. Sauron was his servant, and was loyal to the end and beyond.
I think not!
Zugor.
Our warriors deserve more than they get. Let the talk show his face. He'll run when he sees mine.
They say the enemy is weak on the left, and that the dwarves will tear through them there. Maybe then we can leave these filthy marshes and go home. Yesterday, the enemy made a call for parley. We saw the emissary's party ride out, a terrible black figure atop a black horse, and flanked by two huge men, similarly clad in black. They were not allowed to ride among our lines. Amid suspicion, they would scout our disposition and report back to their vile master. Instead, a small group of elves and men rode out to meet him. We could not hear what was said, but there will be no peace. Around the camp there are whispers. They say the emissary's mouth blackened and burned with Sauron's words, and that saying them caused the emissary great pain. He promised only slavery and toil, and I am compelled to believe it. I cannot help but think we will never make it into Mordor. Only death awaits us here.
Deerhow said that he saw ghosts on the dead marshes. I thought he just saw his own fear.
The sleepless dead, the shadow men, the dead ones. Mordor calls to them all. Nani here, Gelar Mordor.
Wasn't he just hung up, getting pecked at by Tremaine? That's it. Taking this long? I don't know. Suppose it wouldn't think we got some more Tremaine feet, though. Shouldn't be afraid of them. Just one of them could tear you apart. Next time, keep your mouth shut. Why is it the cook's been with just nothing but spider soup? Something to rat in this thing. I'm gonna go hunt the tribe later. You coming? Nah, still sore from the one that fought with me the other day. It was tough as steel, but I heard he was picked up in the air and tossed in the dirt like he was nothing. I heard that too.
We'll go tonight. No more being bossed around by that damned Uruk-hai. We'll sneak into the barracks and bleed that spark dry. He won't be so high and mighty when he's dead. And we'll run the place. You and me. All's for us.
Face me? More grog?
We won't be going hungry. That's a fact.
No man's scum could do that.
This grog they have is a harsh but effective medicine.
These Uruk truly are twisted reflections of my kin.
They did a good job setting up the doors, I stay it! You're dead! Get that cannonball!
Captains and Urukai. Damned if I can't tell who's worse. Who are we working for these fools in the first place? We should be in charge. Come on. Don't you want to crack the whip instead of having it cracked over you?
You'll be the death of us talking like that.
Here now. Think I'm talking about talk? I'm talking about
Less whining, more mining.
Here's the first throat I'll cut.
These slaves are doomed.
No, they are merely going to die. It is we that are doomed.
Please, let me have some of your bread. No, get your own. I need this to last for a week. Stop this slave! Don't stop fighting, Ranger. Gaping slave! Hey, Steve! Let's get a murder! Get that slave!
Something just moved.
The slaves run off! Must be a lot of work being a war chief. All them orders to dish out and always having to worry about them.
The picture is becoming clearer. It shows what came to pass, and what may come to be should we succeed against the Black Hand.
Look!
Stop! Do not move! By order of Gondor, trespassing on the Morannon is punishable by death. Do not... A woman? The outcasts now send women alone to steal from us.
Do your worst, Ranger, but I will fight.
We're but skin and bones.
I can still fight.
Gather what you can and run. Quickly, before the others see you. Shouldn't be led to starve. Quickly now. Go! Go!
These outcasts were strong to last in Mordor, to survive this wasteland while we occupied the gate.
Yet they are not strong enough to survive the return of the Black Hand. Their only hope lies beyond the Mountains of Shadow.
Patrol around the hollow. Make sure you look up. Okay.
You've let me into your homes. You've let me into your lives. And now you bestow upon me your greatest honor. Though I come from the Black Gate, though I was once known to you as the enemy, I turn my back on Gondor. You people, you outcasts as you've been named, are people of honor, people of strength. I have found love within your tribe, but for your tribe as well. And you have taught me of a life I thirsted for, but never knew existed. Now it is my time to teach you. I will impart to you all my knowledge of war. And the orcs push us, but we will find strength and push back. And this land will be ours.
If we could have trusted each other, maybe Hirgon would not have needed to desert us. Maybe together, we would have been ready when Sauron returned.
Even without the fell influence of the Dark Lord, mankind shall never know the end of war.
The only food what's left is a great one of rotten fish. You're pathetic. Now I fucking fight the Great Walker. He's making my path to a promotion easy.
Nani here, Gelar Mordor. Booth.
Been milling about, scratching our asses for too long. We need to fight a bloody fight.
Fellas? Or Hithless? Why can't I find anything in this almanac? Well, only one way to be sure. Cheers. Now I wait. This will either cure my fever, or I'll be dead in seconds.
It shan't do either. You'll need to ground it up for its healing properties.
You... the outcast woman.
I'm Erin. I never got to thank you, Ranger. There are but few of your kind on the Black Gate.
Duty clouds kindness in these parts. That's why I deserted. I'm Hirgon.
I promised Yorith we would one day travel the Anduin. When Dirhal was grown, we would go together, and we would behold the pillars of the kings. I hope that Hirgon's people can escape.
I do not know where you shall see your family again. The doom of man is beyond the vision of the elves.
found it in Udun.
What is it?
They got these machines, see? And they're digging up everything in Udun. The thing tears the land up. Then the slaves pick through everything. Clay and mud go to the kilns. If they find metal, that goes to the forges. Anything they can use, they take back. And if they find an old weapon or piece of armor, they hand it off to the Urukai, the big uns. Maybe to study, maybe to wear. I don't know. They're on the move for sure.
We must know what is happening in Mordor. We have other eyes there, but yours are sharp. You serve us well. You will return there and report back. The Council must not learn of your actions. Do not get caught.
For years, we stood on top of the Black Gate, looking into Mordor, seeing nothing. We were asleep.
The murderous rhythm of the Dark Lord's war machines will awaken all. We must break them.
Alright, let's see. Where am I going next? Here? I think what I'll do is I'll go circle around. Go like this. Hit this, hit this, hit that, hit that. Hit here. Here. Go up. And then circle around to grab this last one.
Towers will be up soon. Don't know why we're calling them the Teeth. They should be called the Jaw.
Because they'll be hitting us there.
Indeed. Right on the jaw and as often as they can.
That's a grim outlook, brother. We'll be able to see into Mordor here, and bite if necessary.
Dirheil was about to take the oath, to become a ranger.
He did not deserve such an evil end.
Reckon there ain't anything in the land that we have, Chief. Patience and yours.
Whoever they promote to captain has got to be able to handle his grog after that last one. He ran screaming right into a Cadagor pit. Seemed right. It's either a lie or it's wraith trickery. Came across some strange tracks. Not that again. They were made by slaves, dragging their feet. Saw them too. I'll kill you!
settled down now?
Fear no. Fear no. Why must you put me through this, Hirgon?
There's no one to blame but yourself. You begged me to teach you the words in my books.
I regret that now. What use is the page here in Mordor?
Here, look at this. It's a note for you.
My love. Be my knife?
Try again.
Knife?
Or... wife.
Wife. Yes, Hirgon. I am yours.
We have given the outcasts a chance to escape Mordor, to reach the safety of Gondor.
And we can draw the eye of our enemy. As long as we can hold his gaze, we can buy time for Middle-earth.
Alright, I think I might have to end the episode here on abruptly because the storm's rolling in and just in case, you know. But I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Let's see what we can do here. How about health? And max health shot. Oh, that took out most of my myriad. Damn it. What about here? What can we do here? Wraith finisher. You know what, let's get the right category thing real fast. Oh, that's not good.
A killer's about.
Alright, let's see. How many collectibles did I have left to collect? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and there's this mission over here. On this mission over here. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll end the episode here for now because the storm's here. Then next episode I'll continue on with collectibles. Whatnot. Who's here, by the way? Oh, just those two. And then next episode, and then the episode after that will either be me hunting down the war chiefs, or me doing the outcast missions, or doing these legendary missions for the Forge the Legend of the Bow Asgard, whatever. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Jump on now. See you on the next one. Bye bye. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to what will be a short episode. The storm's finally rolled down, and I can get back to collecting those collectibles again. So this will be a short episode. I don't want to edit it into the other episode. So this is just gonna be collectibles part 2. A little bit of an offshoot, you know. But after this, I will make an episode chasing down the war chiefs. So yippee-ki-yay for that. Dark Knight, mate. If you like this, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, share the video, because I'm only a few missions away from my favorite mission, which unlocks a whole lot of stuff for this game. Probably my favorite part of the game anyway. Climb, Talion, climb. Anyway, I'm gonna be quiet now so we can enjoy this.
Shot is all I need. I've seen you training. You can't hit Shrock, no matter how many shots you get. Did you hear that? If all had it between you.
Nani here, Gelar Mordor.
Being an archer and a hunter. Be a hunter. With a spear. Make a much bigger mess of an enemy than any era can. Archers, just get your arrows in that beast's skull if it comes near. It's us or it. I bet you're too soft.
My dear Hirgon, I hide outside the camp and pray they do not find me. They are taking anyone they find into slavery. If only you were here. But I know you must fight the Uruks, or there will be no chance any of us will ever be free. I fear I will never see you again, if they find me. I do not know how long I can survive. Your beloved wife, Erin.
Carrick Angren. The iron jaws clamped hard on the people trapped here.
The Dark Lord in all his forms desires sheer domination.
I asked the menfolk if they wanted some grog. Not enough grog for us, so why'd you do that? So I could...
All right, you. You're not so brave now, are you? Hold him, boys. Get your filthy hands off me! It's simple, see? Do unto others quicker and harder than they do unto you. But at least you tried. Next time, try harder. This is going to hurt a lot. But you'll learn who's in charge. No! Not old Scorchy! Anything but old Scorchy!
See that glimmer of hope in their eye? Before I...
These Uruk have a twisted concept of justice.
It is not justice. It is the constant weeding out of the weak in favor of the strong. Morzu. Pugrish.
Well, if they're there, I'm not going there. Suppose that. Head this way. I'm planning to do a loop.
Sounds you've been hearing again. Oh, shut up. You won't think it's funny when you hear them.
I'm gonna do a loop around, grab this one, grab the other one over there, then head north, and then come down, and then you'll surround me a little bit.
He's in jail for a reason.
For saying what we're all thinking.
You want to live forever? Plow in this field?
The elves lord it over us. Don't they just? Sauron's right. We can live without pain, without growing old.
And you want to go to war to make that happen?
I want the king to listen to good ideas.
Well then, he should have nothing to do with Sauron. Fighting with the elves is not a bad idea. It's the worst idea imaginable.
No blood of Numenor is in my veins. I am a Northman, an exile. Chalice never let me forget that, and Yorith never cared.
To the Eldar, all men are the followers. Fleeting visitors who soon pass beyond the circles of the world.
A line and I'll have you flayed!
Okay, here's what I do. I'm going here, loop around here, then hit this last one right here.
Nothing but a bunch of weird old rocks. Don't get why some Uruk are scared by 'em.
If necessary, I could probably edit this part into the previous episode, but we'll see what happens. That Kagor. That's a Kagor. Better be locked in a cage. Yeah, good.
Ranger! Get after him! I thought we was going on a hunt, and now all of a sudden I'm getting orders to pack most supplies.
Sir, the situation is very confused. How is it confused? I see the prisoners escaping, running towards the gates, which seem to have blown open by sorcery or sabotage. Archer, stand down! Sir, we're not wasting good arrows on those people. They've served their purpose. They're damned. They're damned well out of my hair. Mordor can take the whole stinking lot of them. And send my compliments to the captain of the gates. I suppose he sent me this lockpick as some sort of joke.
The last place we want to be is the one place we are doomed to stay. And the outcasts fled into it to escape Gondor.
And it is here that the Dark Lord will gather his armies like pieces on a game board. Unless we stop him.
Thank you.
Nani here, Gelar Mordor. There was a kingdom, here in Mordor itself, raised in defiance of the Dark Lord.
The Ranger loves trying to terrify us with his tricks. Don't let it get inside your head. Stand firm and fight it. Finally, I'm free.
All right, worms. Welcome to the Black Gate. You'll be building our watchtowers for us. Hard work will be rewarded.
Sir, do you mean hard work will be rewarded with a shorter sentence?
The traitors, the lot of you. Murderers and thieves. When I say rewarded, I mean I won't throw you to the catacombs.
These men are not soldiers. They are not ready to die.
All things that live must die. Man alone faces the mystery of what is beyond death.
Enough! Wait! Smell something. Hold it! Why do I kill this?
The first messengers have rolled into camp. They're reporting few casualties. We've struck a mighty blow against the forces of Mordor aligned against us. Let it be so, and not fools' idle chatter. Haggadorn, what news?
They say we've won a monumental victory! You'll not be needing all that Athelis you've been grinding, my friend. Few need healing on this day, and more's the wonder. They say the Golden King has brought back a prize. Sauron himself, wearing the heavy chains!
I have lived half my life on the boundary of Mordor, thinking it was dead, never knowing the stories it held.
The Land of Shadow is awakening from a long slumber. It has many stories yet to tell us.
One more collectible, and then I could call this episode to a close. I think I will edit this in the previous episode, so you're going to be seeing a full video, not just 2 episodes of me collecting this stuff. And then next episode's War Chief hunting time. Oh, is that category? That's a category. Yeah, you're not gonna get me. Here we are.
Where'd you get off to, child?
I found this, Daddy.
This kind of rock is very rare. It comes from the volcano. There. Now, Doom is a foul place, angry and mean. It will explode when Sauron is near and plotting, spitting all manner of foulness into the air. Smoke and dust and rocks that burn the ground. It does this as a warning. I will not stay silent for long. Sort of like your mother. Don't tell your mother I said that.
So this rock is...
It is a rock, nothing more. And you needn't be afraid of a rock or Doom, which is silent to this very day. And sweetie, if you need a lesson from all this, why, here's a fine one. Even a foul place like that volcano can produce beautiful things.
There has been no sign of fire on Mount Doom for generations.
I watched Gil-galad die on the slopes of Oladruin, burned to death by the heat of Sauron. This is where the storm will gather that will engulf the world of men.
I like my prize. Better be more impressive than the last one, if you want that barrel.
Thank you.
Alright, I've been recording for 15 minutes. You know what? Let's see, what do we have? Challenge him, grab by killing his defenders. Slaughter waves of glory, okay. Send them on, draw him out. I think I'll do this guy first. But that'll be for this next episode. Let's see, what do we get? Maximum focus up, yes please. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share the video. I think I will be putting this in the previous episode, so if it doesn't look as good as the other videos, you know why. Because my editor, it's a bit wonky here and there. But anyway, hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!